Here you are going to learn about the two kind of process called reversible and irreversible process. We are going to learn about the definitions, examples and animations related to reversible and irreversible process. Now you are going to learn the definition of reversible process in the case of thermodynamics. A thermodynamic process can be considered reversible only if it is possible to retrace the path. The most important term is retrace. To retrace the path in the opposite direction in such a way that the system and surroundings pass through the same states as in the initial and it's a direct process. The most important appropriate definition given in the textbook. Now we should try to understand what is the meaning of the definition. Look at the block diagrams. Let us imagine a thermodynamical process. It starts from A. Before reaching C, it reaches the spot B. That is A to B, B to C. Now the process is reversed. When the process is reversed, again it retraces the same path in the opposite direction. That is from C to B. Again it reaches to A, that is from B to A. So even while retracing the path in the opposite direction, again it moves on the same spots, that is from C to B, B to A. That's why this is called as reversible process. Now we are going to see the examples in the case of reversible process. The best example to understand the reversible process is slow compression and expansion of the spring. Let us imagine a spring starts from A to the intermediate position B. Finally it reaches C. Again it moves from C to B and then B to A. That's why this is called as reversible process. A quasi-static isothermal expansion of the gas is also best example for reversible process. Look at here. Quasi-static means the process is very slow. Here the gas is expanding in a very slow manner, and here the volume increases, pressure decreases, and that can be reversed in the opposite direction. When it is retracing the path, again it moves from final position to initial position on the same line, that is retracing the same path. That's why this is called as reversible process. There are three conditions for reversible process. The process should proceed at an extremely slow rate. The system should remain in mechanical, thermal and chemical equilibrium state at all the times with the surrounding during the process. No dissipative forces such as friction, viscosity, electrical resistance should be present. Only then reversible process is possible. Now we are going to learn the definition of irreversible process on the basis of thermodynamics. In general, all natural processes are irreversible. Irreversible process cannot be plotted in a PV diagram because these processes cannot have unique values of pressure, temperature at every stage of the process. In your textbook, in example 8.23, three examples are given for irreversible process. All naturally occurring processes are irreversible. Here you are going to see some of the interesting examples. Now you are going to observe the first example of the irreversible process. When we open a gas bottle, the gas molecules slowly spread into the entire room. These gas molecules can never get back into the bottle. So this is one of the best example to understand the irreversible process. Now you are observing the second video clipping in which the irreversible process is clearly explained. Suppose one drop of an ink is dropped in water. The ink droplet slowly spreads in the water. It is impossible to get the ink droplet back. When an object falls from certain height, as soon as it hits on the earth or on water, it comes to rest. All the kinetic energy of the object is converted into kinetic energy of the molecules of the earth surface or water molecules, and some amount of energy is converted into sound energy also. The spreaded kinetic energy to the molecules never collected back, and object never goes up by itself.